Me tell everybody what's coming up in news right now. Good morning, everybody. We have another Fox News alert. The feds say no device has been found at the terminal in the Miami International Airport. The terminal, as we just reported, was evacuated after a suspicious package showed up in checked baggage. But right now, the feds are trying to get a better idea of what was checked in the bag. But still, you see all those people. This is our aerial shot from WSVN, the news station down there. People have still been evacuated from Concourse F, and perhaps they'll be able to go back in, but we'll keep you posted on that. And another alert this morning, twin car bomb attacks in the northern Iraqi city of Kirkuk kill at least 80 people and injure 150 more. Our David McDougall is live in Baghdad with more. David, what do you know about these attacks?
Hey there, good morning, Alison. Well, they happened just about 3 hours ago. The first one, a suicide truck bomber who drove his vehicle into the perimeter wall of a political party. That political party, the Patriotic Union of Kurdistan, is the same one that Iraq's President Jalal Talabani belongs to. Then, just about 20 minutes later, a car bomber blew himself up in a crowded fruit and vegetable market. That market very popular with ethnic Kurds in the city of Kirkuk. Now, Kirkuk itself is Iraq's third largest city. It's got a real volatile ethnic mix there of Kurds, of Turkmen, of Arabs. And during Saddam Hussein's era, he tried to Arabize that city because it has huge oil wealth buried underneath the city. Saddam Hussein tried to move Arabs in and force Kurds out. Now, since the fall of Saddam Hussein, Kurds have been coming back, and authorities are always very aware that this is almost like a tinderbox of an ethnic mix here, and sooner or later they're worried that it's going to explode. And today there were yet more attacks. Kirkuk is often pretty quiet. We don't hear of many attacks there, but in fact we've had more attacks since the Baghdad surge began. As the surge happened here in Baghdad, there's a school of thought that says insurgents moved north towards Diyala, Bakuba, where Operation Arrowhead Ripper's been going on. Now, as that operation's taken hold, we've seen some more attacks further north still. Just 10 days ago in the town of Tuzkurmatu, 150 people killed in a market bomb there, and now it looks like they're moving further north again into Kirkuk. So as you said, Alison, just to recap, 80 people dead, 150 others wounded in twin suicide bomb attacks this morning in Kirkuk.
And so, David, given that ethnic mix that you just described, who are authorities looking at in these attacks?
You know, very often they get this one label, Al-Qaeda in Iraq, though it's so difficult to say who is and who isn't a card-carrying member of Al-Qaeda in Iraq. The Operation Arrowhead Ripper in Diyala province is particularly looking at Sunni extremists and, yes, Al-Qaeda cells. So it could be those people who are moving further north. They're the people who have a vested interest in fomenting ethnic violence here, and it's those kind of people, those kind of terror groups, those kind of insurgent cells who are planting the bombs, a lot of the bombs, especially in Shia areas, especially in mixed ethnic areas, particularly to try and provoke conflict.
All right, David McDougall live for us in Baghdad. Thank you for that explanation. Meanwhile, excuse me, the death toll from that huge earthquake in Japan has risen to 6, and it could climb again. The 6.7 magnitude earthquake rocked Japan's northwest coastal region. More than 500 people were hurt. There's widespread damage to buildings and roads. The quake triggered a fire at a nuclear power plant, which automatically shuts down. There are no reports of any radioactive leaks. Well, the search is on for a trained sniper accused of murdering his estranged wife as she sang in a Wyoming bar. Police say that folks saw David Muniz in the area at the time of the shooting, and cops say that Robin Muniz, his estranged wife, died from a shot fired from outside of the bar. Police say she complained about harassing calls from David just a day before the shooting. Well, the price of gas has gone up again. The Lundberg survey says rates rose 6 cents over the past 3 weeks. Regular now averages $3.17 a gallon. And all eyes are on Wall Street today after Friday's record high close. U.S. stock futures have edged up before the open. Today kicks off a week full of quarterly earning results as the Dow continues to flirt with record territory. And the roadmap to peace tops the president's agenda today. The commander-in-chief speaks on the conflict between Israelis and Palestinians at the White House this afternoon. Sources say he'll announce $86 million in new aid to Mahmoud Abbas's moderate Fatah government. Those are your headlines of this hour. Let's go back.